So, Sea of Thieves has been out for about a month and a half, and the game has made a lot of progress since launch. The most recent update just released and brought with it pets, the Pirate Emporium, a revamped doubloon system, and some lackluster Rat voyages. I've been playing this game since launch and thought I would give my take on what features I would like to see added. These 10 additions are in no particular order, and I think they would really enrich the Sea of Thieves experience and give us new and exciting ways to interact with the world. Before we get started, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Also, let me know down in the comments below what you think of these additions and what you would like to see added to the game. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started. First thing I want to see added to Sea of Thieves is the introduction of new islands and regions to explore. When this game first came out, one of the most exciting things about it was exploring all of the islands for the first time. Over a year and a half later, we have been to all the islands in the game countless times, and that feeling of exploration is long gone. When the Devil's Roar first came out, it was exciting to explore these new islands, and it would be really great to have that feeling of exploration again. A while back ago, someone posted really impressive pictures of a possible Arctic region in Sea of Thieves, including new enemies and emergent encounters to face against. This looked really cool, and I hope will be something added to the game eventually. The thought of swimming underwater around icebergs and going into the ice caves sounds awesome, and I'm sure Rare could think of some really great ways to work with the elements of ice and freezing temperatures. Another region which has been thrown around by the Sea of Thieves community is the idea of adding a region based off of pirating in the Southeast Asian seas. This could include new ship variants, skeleton types, and voyages to add some needed biome diversity to the game. The next thing on this list ties right into the previously mentioned feature, which is bigger server size, allowing for more ships and pirates per server. If the game world is going to expand, the number of players in the server needs to increase as well. When the game first launched, the player density felt great, and we were consistently running into other players at a good pace. But when the Devil's Roar got added to the game, the map size increased, causing player density to decrease. I'm pretty sure currently there are 16 players per server, or 6 boats per server. I'm not entirely sure, but Rare should look into adding at least 6 players or 2 boats per region added to the game. This means that right now, ideally there should be 20 to 22 pirates per server or 8 boats per server. This would really help reduce those long stretches of not seeing another boat in sight for hours when playing. This next one is obviously coming in the future, but I thought it would mention it anyways, and that is adding more pets and pet costumes into the game. Pets have been a great addition to the game, and it would be awesome to see more animal types as well as clothing options for each pet. These new pet additions could coincide with the new regions added, such as adding penguins with the Arctic expansion. Give me more pets, Rare. I'll buy them all. Next up, we have the introduction of adding arena modes for sloops and brigantines. I haven't played any arena matches in months because it's just too difficult to get a good group of 4 people to hop into the arena with. I'm not sure if they should add arena modes specifically for each ship type, or just let each ship type in the same arena. I'm sure they've thought about this over at Rare and are working out the balancing. More variety to arena mode would also be welcome, aside from just digging up chests. There could be a mode that involves killing skeleton captains to turn in their skulls, or adding alliance battles to the arena, where alliances made up of 2 to 3 ships square off against each other. Alright, next on the list we have improved use of underwater coral reefs and shipwreck areas. These are some of the coolest looking areas in the game and are currently only used for a few sparse tall tales. These regions or biomes could really be expanded upon and fully utilized. Imagine having a tall tale mission where you have to discover a potion or something that gives you the ability to breathe underwater for a short time. And then you have to swim and fight through a dense coral reef full of shipwrecks, sharks, and even merfolk. Only to end up in an underwater cave where you fight a final boss to claim the treasure. Now that's fully utilizing the coral reef areas in the game. Next up, we need to talk about the doubloon black market rewards. The most recent update revamped the doubloon system, making them our monthly mission to collect these new time-limited rewards. Currently, these rewards are pretty lackluster, and simply recoloring past cosmetics is not cutting it. These rewards need to be worth grinding for, and should be something we are proud to show off after completing these monthly voyages. Next up is something near and dear to my heart, and that is adding more instruments and shanties to the game. Obviously, the banjo needs to be added in, but I'd also thought a harmonica and tambourine would be fitting placements for the Sea of Thieves world. At number 8, we have improved pirate legend features. It's been long enough since launch that most of the hardcore player base has reached pirate legend status by now, and it's time for a real endgame in Sea of Thieves. Rare has talked about this in the past with the captaincy update, so I'm sure it's on its way. I really hope they add in a specific tall tale for Pirate Legends that focuses on rebuilding the ship in the Pirate Legend hideout, finally letting you start the game by sailing out of the waterfall in the hideout. Getting near the end, we have more weapon variety in the game. Combat in Sea of Thieves is not its strongest suit, and I think adding more weapon types could help alleviate this problem. Personally, I would like to see boarding axes and pirate grenades added in. Boarding axes could help players climb onto ships from any angle without the use of ladders, preventing enemy players from camping those ladders. The boarding axe could also be used to remove planks from the enemy ship, giving more use to players who successfully board and wipe out the enemy team. Pirate grenades could also be used as an AoE splash damage tool, making easier work of those grouped up skeletons. Alright, last but not least on this list, we're going to talk about revamping the voyages you find in castaway bottles and journals scattered around the world. Currently, these missions are the exact same as Gold Hoarder and Order of Souls missions, making them not all that exciting to pick up. I think these missions should be revamped in a way and have you interacting with different parts of the environment like you do in Tall Tales. For example, a bottle could have a note leading to a hidden stash of treasure and including some sort of key and riddle with how to find and unlock the treasure. These could even lead to some of the unmarked islands on the map and reward players with a lot of treasure. These voyages could be especially challenging and hard to solve because they aren't tied to any main storyline, and the reward could be high to reflect this difficulty. This addition would also increase the amount of treasure on ships in the game world, and better reward skilled pirates who can find the treasures or steal it from those pirates who have already completed the missions. Alright, that's it for this video. I have some other features that didn't make it in this time around, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see part 2, and I may even include some of your recommendations. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to get notifications so you don't miss my next video. And don't forget to check out my Twitch page where I stream throughout the week every night. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, peace out.